Dear students, welcome to my next online class. In previous class, we have discussed about the phylum Annelida, and now in this class, we will be discussing about phylum Arthropoda. Very important phylum. It is the largest phylum of animal kingdom. Phylum Arthropoda. Arthro. This word is derived from Greek language. Which language? Greek language. Here, arthro refers to joints, whereas poda means limbs, okay, or legs or appendages, digits. Clear? Pseudopodia, false limb. Arthropoda. Arthro refers to joints. That's why. Fine. The study of joints is known as arthrology. Clear? Arthropedic, you would have seen on the doctor's designation in nursing homes. Arthropedic. Arthropedic refers to joints, specialist in joints. Clear? So arthropoda, the animals who have jointed limbs. What they have? Jointed appendages, jointed legs, jointed limbs. They have jointed locomotory organs. Such animals all belong to phylum Arthropoda, and this phylum is the largest phylum of animal kingdom, comprising having about more than 10 lakh animal species. How many? 10 lakh. That's why phylum Arthropoda is the largest phylum of animal kingdom, because it have more than 10 lakh animal species. Hence, it is the largest phylum of animal kingdom. The animals, most of the animals, almost 99% of these animals have jointed appendages. 100% of these animals have jointed appendages, limbs. They are aquatic. They are aquatic, terrestrial. In aquatic also both marine water and as well as in fresh water also. They are found in marine water and as well as in fresh water. So they are aquatic. They are terrestrial. They are found present on the soil surface. Fine. Some of them are aerial. What do you mean by that? They fly in air. Insects. Aerial mode of life. Some of them are arboreal. What do you mean by that? The animals which live on plants, which live on trees. They spend their time on trees, plants. Arboreal. Aquatic, in water. Terrestrial, on the land surface. Then aerial, they fly in air. Fine. And arboreal also. They spend their time, their part of their life on trees and plants. Such animals are known as arboreal. You know, insects are arboreal. Most of the animals what you come across, what you see day-to-day life, fine, most of them are belong to Arthropoda, because insects belong to Arthropoda. The worms, caterpillars, fine, clear. Crawling animals, jointed legs, limbs belong to Arthropoda. Clear. Prawns, lobsters, crabs, spiders, fine, grasshoppers, butterfly, honeybee, they are all the examples. We'll talk about that, just to get an idea how these animals are. So they are aquatic, terrestrial, arboreal and aerial, etc. also we can say, because some of them are cursorial, they build nests, they live in burrows, right? Are cursorial animals, fossorial animals, all those animals. Then they are bilaterally symmetrical animals. All these animals are bilaterally symmetrical. You can divide them into two equal parts bilaterally. Right? They are triploblastic. They have three germ layers. Outer ectoderm, middle mesoderm, and inner endoderm. Right? Three layers, triploblastic. They are eucoelomates. What do you mean by it? They bear a definite body cavity. In cockroaches, we can call it as hemocoel because it has blood. Heme refers to blood. Later, it also refers to iron. So, coelomates, they have a definite body cavity. The body cavity is known as hemocoel. Eucoelomates. Eu means they bear or they definite. Eukaryotes. You also come across the same Latin terminology over there also. Coelomates. If you don't remember this just simply call them as coelomates because they have a different body cavity. They are bilaterally symmetrical animals, triploblastic, fine. Eucoelomates, they show organ system level of organization. What they show? Organ system. They have a different digestive system. They have a different circulatory system, excretory system, nervous system, reproductive system. They have different systems. They have different systems to perform, to exhibit, to carry out the different specific functions of the body. They have visceral organs. They have organ system level of organization, organ system level of organization. I hope it's clear. Fine. Then, clear. The body is covered by, very important point, the body is covered by chitinous covering, the exoskeleton. Why we say as chitinous? Because it is made up of chitin protein. It is made up of chitin protein. The body is covered by exoskeleton, outer, external, outer, external covering. Exoskeleton is made up of chitinous protein, clear. They periodically during their growth and developmental stages, often they remove that, they shed the skin, they remove the skin as they grow, as they develop, as metamorphosis takes place at different intervals of time. During their growth, during their metamorphosis, during the developmental stages, the external skin is removed. To understand this, some of the students might have seen snake also removes the external skin. Clear? That process here known as ecdysis. It is known as ecdysis. What is it known as? Ecdysis. Very important point, neat point. Right? Because the hormone that is responsible for this process, for the shedding of skin, external skin, right? External skin, right? During the growth and development process, the process known as ecdysis. Cis means not sister. Cis refers to process. Shun, Tion, shun also refers to excretion, digestion, reproduction. Shun also refers to process. Cis also refers to process. One is Greek, other is Latin. Fine. So here ecdysis, the process of removal of periodical removal of exoskeleton, outer covering is what is known as ecdysis. This is also known as molting in common language. Generally, it is referred as molting. Biological term is ecdysis. What is the main important point here is the hormone that is responsible. I read here. The hormone that is responsible for ecdysis is ecdysone. It's a protein. It's a hormone. Very important point. I'm putting star mark over there. The hormone, it may be asked in NEET exam also. The hormone that is responsible for the process of ecdysis is ecdysone. This is the hormone that is produced during metamorphosis in these animals, responsible for shedding of the skin. So that process known as ecdysis. I hope it's clear. Then the sensory organs, they possess sensory organs in terms of pair of antennae. In most of them there is one pair of antennae. In spiders there are different. In moths also different pattern of antennae. For example, if you take example of cockroach, right? Pair of antennae, right? Clear? Understand? Sense organs. These antennae receive messages. They detect temperature, pressure, right? They detect the smell of the gender, of the food, of the enemy, of the predator, of the poison. Sensory organs, pair of antennae. Clear? Then some of them have simple eyes. What do you mean by simple eyes? In microscopy, you would have studied simple microscope having only one lens. Single lens, a simple eye. One eye, human eye is a simple eye. We can concentrate only on one object. Fine. You cannot see with one eye to the sky, the other eye to the soil, like chameleon. Right? Simple eye. Having single lens, unilocular vision. Having one lens, simple eye. Most of them have compound eyes. What do you mean by compound eyes? They have many lenses, compound compound microscope, 2-3 lenses together. These animals have compoundized, means to say that there are many lenses in each eye. How many lenses? Multi-camera mobile. Right? Simple mobile, one camera. Right? Now many cameras are there. Right? Multi lenses, many lenses. Each lens is known as ommatidia. Ommatidium. Each lens. This is OM, this OM. Ommatidium, singular. Ommatidia, plural. Each lens is known as ommatidium. You might have seen in houseflies, Musca domestica or Apis indica or honeybee, what we call commonly, they have compound eyes, right? Some of you also might have watched EGA film. EGA, in that it has been clearly picturized. They have shown whip-guide colors in these lenses, compound eye. I hope it's clear. Sense organs, antennae, pair of antennae, simple eyes, compound eyes. Each lens is known as ommatidium. Right? Then locomotory organs. We have told in earlier itself, they have jointed appendages, jointed limbs, jointed legs. We can call it as digits also to some extent, right? As a modified meaning, podia, digits, limbs, legs, right? Clear? Locomotory organs. Most of them have 6, which belongs to subclass Hexapoda. Hexa refers to 6. Spiders have 8. They belong to subclass Octopoda. But some of them have many, like prawn, lobsters, prawn. Right? They have many limbs. Summerates are different. Walking legs are different. So many are there. They have locomotory organs are many jointed legs, paired jointed legs. I hope it's clear. Then the digestive system is of complete type. What type? Complete type, because it has both mouth for eating and anus for defecating, removal of the undigested waste. Complete type, mouth and anus. They have stomach, they have gizzard, they have intestine, rectum, they have rectum, like this, and leads to anus. This is not required, but just to remember. Complete type of digestive system having mouth and anus. They have mouth parts, jaws. What they have? Jaws, modified jaws. Mosquito has a different sucking organs, tubular structure. Cockroach, other things, they have biting, right? Biting. So many jaws, maxilla, mandibles. You study in 7th chapter when we talk about detailed study of cockroach as a type study. So they have jaws. They have different mouth parts. What they have? Modified mouth parts that help in catching the prey, and as well as in defense mechanism. There is a system. Then circulatory system takes place by general body surface. In most of the cases, general body surface. Fine. Circulatory system. No, not circulatory system. I will talk about respiratory system. Circulatory system. They have. Some of them have closed type, some of them have open type of circulation, because they don't have the definite blood vessels. Fine. The blood is colorless. Such blood we call as hemolymph. Because of this only, the body cavity is known as hemocoel. The body cavity is filled with colorless blood. Pus-like blood, colorless blood. It lacks hemoglobin. Apart from hemoglobin, it contains all the blood constituents. Whereas hemoglobin is absent, such a blood is known as colorless blood or hemolymph. Open type of blood circulation, colorless blood. The body cavity, the hemolymph, and the body cavity is known as hemocoel. I hope it's clear. Then respiratory system consists of heart also. Fine, heart. Fine, chambered heart, many heart. Fine, many heart. Around 16 heart chambers are there in cockroach itself. So multiple hearts they have. Respiratory system, it takes place by general body surface. Trachea helps in respiration. Tracheoles, Aquatic animals respire in aquatic medium. They have gill-like structures. Fine. Whereas here, terrestrial animals have trachea structure. Fine. Then digestive, circulation, respiration, excretory system. 2 points, very important words here. In case of insects, class Insecta has excretory organs as Malpighian tubules. What they have? Very important point. Bunch of cluster of Malpighian tubules. Very important point. Excretory organs. There are 2 types of excretory organs. Aquatic animals have green glands. What are glands? Green glands. In aquatic animals, you come across the excretory organs as green glands. In terrestrial animals, you come across the excretory organs as Malpighian tubules. Now, excretory products. Green glands, aquatic animals. I used to say aquatic animals. They excrete their metabolic nitrogenous waste in the form of ammonia. Hence, they are known as ammonotelic. What they are known as? Ammonotelic. The animals that excrete their nitrogenous metabolic waste in the form of ammonia, ammonotelic. Whereas the terrestrial animals, they excrete uric acid. Hence, they are known as uricotelic. Uricotelic animals. The animals that excrete their excretory product in terms of uric acid are known as uricotelic. They are terrestrial animals, right? The animals that excrete ammonia as their excretory product are their nitrogenous waste in the form of ammonia. Those animals are known as ammonotelic. Ammonotelic animals are aquatic animals. In this arthropoda, green glands are the excretory organs in case of aquatic animals. Now the question may arise in your mind, what about human beings? We are ureotelic. What telic? Ureo. Why? Because we excrete urea. We excrete what? Urea. Ureotelic. Excretion chapter is there in your syllabus. There we will talk about that. So this is this one. Nervous system. They have solid. They have nerve ganglia. What they have? Nerve ganglia. They have solid double ventral nerve cord. They have solid double ventral nerve cord. They have nerve ganglia. I have told you what is ganglia. Bunch of cluster of nerve cells is known as nerve ganglia. Nerve ganglia. They have solid. In Annelida, I told you double ventral nerve cord. Double ventral nerve cord. Here I am saying one more extra word. What is it? More prominent, because the nervous system is more advanced here compared to Annelida. So solid double ventral nerve cord. Like for example, ant, very small animal. It has a beautiful nervous system, very strong nervous system. It eats everything. That system is so powerful. It bites even human beings also. If you are alive, if you move, fine, shake, right? If you move, it will go away. If the dead body, they will eat away. Ants, fine. Such a powerful nervous system they have. Whenever they get a grain, they divide in 2 parts to store. Because if the grain, pulse, cereal is stored, stem, proliferation, growth will start, fine. The development will start, fine. Stem and roots will shoot development, root development will start. So that's why they divide the seed into 2 pieces and they store. One more very beautiful point about the nervous system, how smart they are. If they get coriander seed, if they get coriander is the only seed. From the half seed also you get a plantlet. So if they get complete coriander, one complete seed round, they divide into 4 parts. If they get half coriander, they divide into 2 parts. See the nervous system. Right? How beautiful, how smart it is. Clear? Very small animals, nervous system. Coming on to a reproductive system. They are unisexual animals. What animals? Unisexual animals. Reproduction takes place by sexual method. Internal fertilization. Fertilization takes place inside the female body. They are unisexual animals. Sexes are separate, gender are separate. Male animal is different, female animal is different. They reproduce by sexual method. Fertilization is internal. Development is both direct and as well as indirect. Development is both direct and as well as indirect. Indirect means what? You know, larval stages. What is the larva of this arthropoda? Zooia and mysis larva. The larva of larval parts is known as zooia and mysis. If they have larval stages, if they involve larval stages, such a mode of development is what is known as indirect development, because they involve a larval stage where the young one do not resemble the adults in the beginning itself. They have a growth phase, metamorphosis takes place. Right? So hence they are known as zooia larva and mysis larva, indirect development. The larva of cockroach is known as nymph. What is known as nymph? Clear? And then some of them are oviparous. They lay eggs. How to remember? If some students have confusion, egg. Oviparous, the animals which lay eggs. Next terminology, viviparous. The animals which give birth to young ones. Crabs, scorpions, prawns, they give birth to young ones. Oviparous, most of the terrestrial animals are oviparous. Mosquitoes, they lay eggs. Cockroaches, they lay eggs. When bedbugs, they lay eggs. When Apis indica, it lay eggs. So oviparous animals. Most of them are oviparous, some are viviparous. When economic importance, honeybee, common as Apis indica, it produces honey. We have different species. Apis indica, common Indian honeybee. Apis mellifera, Apis dorsata, clear? Apis dorsata, Apis mellifera, fine? Many other are there. Apis indica is Indian common bee. Lac insect, it produces lac, fine? Houseflies, Muscat domestica. Mosquitoes, Culex, Aedes and Aedes mosquito, Culex mosquito, fine? Anopheles mosquito, they cause diseases, vectors. Diseases are transmitted through them. Such vehicles are known as vectors, fine? Then we have silk moth, Bombax mauri, silk moth, silkworm, it produces silk. Many more economic importance is there. Repeatedly watch this class, refer the study material, refer the NCERT textbook. Whatever you have doubts, you contact me on my WhatsApp. Keep studying. God bless you. Good luck. Take care.